Morning, everybody.
The previous Rebbe writes in one of his letters to somebody trying to inspire him and to get him to do what he has to do. He writes, Toiva pu'ula achas me'elef anachos. One action is better than 1,000 sighs. Oh, it's not good. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Jews love to do that. But there's this idea that if you try to value of what it is when a person is doing something, so one action is better than 1,000 ois. Elokeinu, and he continues, Elokeinu chai v'torah mitzvos nitzchim hema. God is alive, and Torah mitzvahs are everlasting. Azoivas anacha, leave the ois alone. Ushkoid ba'avoida, get involved in serving Hashem in actuality, concrete way, and God will be gracious to you. When a person is involved and you do something, this is how you're drawing down the blessing. If a person is oying, you're not doing anything. You're not planting. When it's going to rain, nothing's going to grow. But if you do an action, even if it's a small one, you're already in the game. You're already in the game. You're already starting to do something. I remember when I was teaching in a small school, it was a little challenging. They were just starting out. Budgets were not being met. Things were not happening. And the teachers were very, very, very disappointed because they're not getting paid on time. And, it takes a lot. And we were all there by a meeting. And I wasn't married at the time. So when I was teaching, I wasn't desperate for the money. So I was able to say things that other teachers were not able to say, worrying about their job, So I told them, I said, look, you have to understand, these teachers are giving it all they got, and they're not getting what they need. For you, it's $20 that they're complaining on. You think about hundreds of $1,000s, but they need this. This is their world. They need this. You have to understand. So it was the morale was very, very down. And I read a letter also from the previous Rebbe, and the previous Rebbe said that when a person comes up to heaven, and I shared this with the teachers, it gave us a whole new insight. When a person comes to heaven, they're going to ask you, why didn't you do this and this and this? And the guy's going to say, well, I wasn't able to. It was this guy's fault and that guy's fault, and I didn't have the money, and I didn't have the time, and I didn't have the energy, and you're going to have all the good excuses, but at the end of the day, you didn't accomplish. You didn't accomplish. You have all the good excuses, but you didn't do anything. Then there's going to be another guy that asks him, why didn't you do so-and-so? I said, look, I couldn't. But at least instead of that, I did this, and I did this, and I did that. So he gets reward. You can't complain. You maybe had different expectations, but at least he did something. He did something in the place of doing that. He was able to do whatever he can in his situation. So there is this idea that a person, we want the complete picture. And we're oyes, and there's a whole bunch of oyes because it's not happening. But the first thing is you got to do something. You got to start doing something, whatever you can in your situation. You may not have picture perfect of what you feel you want and what you feel is the right thing, but at least you have something to come with. You got to have something in your hand. You got to have something with Poyal Mamish that I did. So Hashem should help. We should do actions. We should accomplish, and we should get to the place that says when a person does, Hashem says, "Pischuli pichtzei shel machat." Open for me the opening of an eye of a needle. It's teeny. V'ani eftach lecha kepischei shel ulam. I'll open up like for you the opening of a hall of a couple of football fields. The ulam is the ulam of the Beis Hamikdash. We're talking about an auditorium of a couple of football fields. What did you open? The eye of a needle. So we have to just start putting our finger in the water, and Hashem will help. We'll see many, many great accomplishments. B'karev mamish. Amen.